Is about three young people. Two of them are best friends, Annie and Will, and then what happens to that dynamic when Jay is introduced into the mix.
And I think essentially we described the piece as being three young people who are searching for their voice.
The whole show's set in a nightclub, and it's adolescence to adulthood. So we have designed it specifically for young people, for 12 plus.
It opens up this opportunity for young people to be represented and for their views to kind of be like shared with what feels like the rest of the world.
It takes you on a journey as well, and you either fall in love with one character, or you fall in love with the character, or you hate one character and you hate the other one, and you really get into the story, and it feels like you're part of the cast. You feel like you're in the club with them.
It's looking at teenage issues, it's looking at those things that possibly aren't discussed in schools or in families, and it's looking at those really, really tough decisions and stories that they pretty much go through in their everyday life.
Setting it in a club gave us quite a challenge because we've only got a cast of 3 people, so the challenge was to try and create that clubbing atmosphere, which we've tried to do through really high energy, quite dynamic movement.
But as a company, we really focus on the idea of that we have text that moves, not just emotionally, but actually physically, and then movement that speaks. So all of the movement has a reason for being there. There's nothing there just for the sake of it.
If you want to come to see a piece of theatre that makes you think, it's quite thought-provoking and allows us to kind of portray it quite honestly, so that if people do suffer from this, or know people that have suffered from the theme that we're touching on, which is suicide, then it's a heavy theme, but it's not spoke about, so why wouldn't you go to see something that isn't spoke about?
This story is something that's happening up and down the country, unfortunately. It's a subject that is swept under the carpet, and it needs to be addressed.
Really good, very emotional at times.
It's good to get young people involved. Very fun and exciting.
I thought it was an amazing performance. It highlighted a lot of things that are actually wrong with society and how they could be improved.
And it really did elaborate on about every person having a voice. And yeah, it was a good message and a very good performance. So yeah, we really enjoyed it.